Man, we're booming with it, baby. You let that ride, baby. That boom, boom. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm
Wrong
your
show,
man.
buddy. Wrong show.
Oh, damn. My fault. welcome. Recut to another episode of Just Talking to You, y'all. I mean, just
Hold
no
back.
balls, no
Hold
glory.
back.
I got to hit a reset, y'all. Again, welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. Just Talking to You is over with for the year. We'll be coming back live in 2022. But you had No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, the People's Champ. And I'm not here alone. I am here with the sports geniuses. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
Hey, what up? Happy holidays.
Oh, man.
Good stuff.
Hey, man, we're going to go on swinging up. We're going to do our intros right now. We're going to swing it on over to my left, to my right. Dino's, introduce yourself, brother.
What up, sports fans? It's your boy Dino's. I am in the building. That intro track you heard was titled Boom. That was in honor of the late John Madden, who we lost. Rest in peace.
Oh, man. Yes, indeed, man. Rest in peace, John Madden. We're going to swing it on over to my man, Coach Corey. Coach Corey, introduce yourself,
Coach
brother.
Corey, man, reach one, teach one. As I always say, if we can reach one, we can teach one. Let's make a difference. From the loot to the 10, we back at it again, fellas. We're going to talk sports, have a good time, talk about what's going on. And it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. That means what the hell?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. What the hell moment tonight, man. Hey, man, but last but not least, we're going to swing it on over to my man, Game Related. Introduce yourself, brother.
What up, people? I'm your favorite player / coach / analyst, game related, grass on the field. Let's play ball.
Hey, man, that's it, man. That is it, man. How is everybody doing today, man? Everybody doing today?
Feeling good.
That's what's up, man. If you're online right now checking us out, go hit that thumbs up button for us. We would greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Hey, man, so what is it like? Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. It snowed up here in Peoria. We got like 2 inches of snow today.
Ooh. Well, we got about 5 inches of rain down here in St. Louis.
Hey, I substitute the rain for the snow any day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Give me the white stuff. I hate rain. I hate it. I can deal with snow.
People can't drive in either one of them, so it don't matter.
Facts.
What you say? What you say? They can't drive in either one. They always messing up, huh?
Right.
You ain't lying about that.
But what you don't want is ice.
Yeah, man. I had to be at work early, so I pop on the news at 5 a.m. First thing, they talk about accidents. The roads are a little wet. I'm like, good night.
It's just water, people.
Good night.
It's just water.
You know what? It's just how people drive in situations like that, man. It's just how people drive, man. People, hey, and Game Related can really relate to it. He an over-the-road truck driver, so Game know about it, man.
Man, they'll cut you off. I had to drive in the rain last night. Matter of fact, people, Some people
Hey,
just don't need to be behind the wheel at all. That's
hey,
all I say.
man. As a country, man, we just don't know how to drive. And
Yeah.
my father told me this a long time before he passed. God rest his soul. That the driving age should have been raised like the cigarette age.
21.
Yep, because giving these people license at 16 and not teaching them how to drive is gonna be the death of a lot of people.
Oh man.
Has
Really?
been.
Well, here's my thing. I'm looking at the other end of the spectrum. I'm looking at the older drivers.
Yes.
Still think it's 1955 and the speed limit on the highway is 50,
Yeah.
and try to
Right.
get on driving 40.
Right.
So
30.
I'm gonna need you at the age of 50 to retake your driving test,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
I
every
mean,
5 years retake it.
Hey man, do you
yeah,
think that
we got
once a person hit a certain age, do you think they should be allowed to drive still?
That's my next point. Once you reach a certain age, your driving privileges are revoked
I kind of agree with that, man. I
because
kind of agree with that.
you have the reflexes of a toddler. Once you hit a certain age,
I mean, I won't say that, but they need to score real high on their driver's test to keep that license. I mean, I think that if you gonna take that driver's test, you can't score a 75, 80. Now you gonna have to almost be 95, 97 to show people you worthy of still driving.
yeah.
You gonna have to be elite to still be up in age to be on the road. Or else not, you got to get that up.
I think so too, man. Certain ages, man.
Well, but the way I
Because
see it, go
I'm
ahead,
sorry,
Coach. What
game
you
late.
gonna say?
Because I'm saying because the problem is older people don't want to give it up. They don't want to give up their license because long as they know they got it and there ain't no rules or anything that'll keep them from getting it, it's hard to get them keys away from them. But if you keep taking that test and now by law you have to get a certain percentage or else you have to give it up, it's a difference. Because me or you, we can't go to our grandparents and be like, Grandma, hey, you really can't drive. You need to get them keys up. They're like, man, get out of my face.
Well, right. And it's like once you reach a certain age, though, who gonna even care about a license?
Nobody.
Right.
Right. So the way I see, once you 70, 80 years old, man, you ain't caring about going in there getting no license. You use that as the excuse to drive. I'm
Right.
going to get my license.
I agree with that, man. Hey, once you hit that certain age, man, you just like the hell with it, I guess, man.
Right. Right. I'm breaking the rules.
You
For
just
real.
like the hell with it, man.
Right.
So, man, ain't no telling with that though, man. Ain't no telling with that, man. So,
I
whew,
don't think they're gonna have that problem out of our generation. Though.
I don't think so
Once
either,
once we
man.
once we reach that age, I think we got it pretty much figured out what it's gonna be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's like what I've been reviewing just throughout history. I haven't seen a generation get it, and as far as their had their retirements and all that lined up, like past generations have.
Yeah.
So you know, it you know, and so it'll change with us.
Yeah, and it's it's tough taking them keys. I know when my grandfather got a certain age, they had to wrestle the keys out of his hand, because that was his highlight of his day was getting into his car and driving.
That's it.
And he just didn't have the capacity to do it anymore because of his health. Man, it was rough. It was like trying to get the pipe out of crackhead's hand.
Man, like,
He was
hey,
going down to fighting, swinging.
man, what solidified it with my grandmother, man. One of the ladies who stayed right next door to my mom's next door neighbor. My grandmother stayed with my mom over in Bell Fountain. And what really made us take the keys from my grandmother, she was driving down 367 right to the Riverview Circle. And all traffic heads right on the Riverview Circle. My grandmother turned left on the Riverview Circle.
Against the traffic.
And it just so happened Miss Kathy was at that gas station. Rest in peace, Miss Kathy, man. She was at that gas station and she sprinted in the street because my grandmother was going slow because like she got turned around and confused. So Miss Kathy sprinted out there in the street and the lead bus was coming around and she stopped everything. And she got my grandmother, there was a couple guys that was in the waiting on the bus. They got her on the lot and everything. She called my mom and told my mama. Miss Kathy was a nervous wreck. Miss Kathy smoked around 3 cigarettes right after that, boy. She was a nervous wreck. And when she told my mom what happened, man, we took my grandmother's keys, and every day I used to get home from work. We put my grandmother's car over in my aunt's garage. And every day when I used to get off of work, my grandmother said, let's go find my car. I said, all right, Grandma, we're gonna go find it. We knew it was in the garage. And then we go drive around the neighborhood for a little while. I said, we ain't seen it. He said, I bet you they took my car over to East St. Louis. So one day we went over the bridge in Alton, crossed over the bridge, went in Granite City, drove around and came back. I said, I don't know where that car is. She said, I'm just gonna have to buy me a new one. But we ended up having to do that, man. Had to take her keys and stuff. And I did that for probably like 2 months straight, man. Just every time I got off work, I knew I was gonna spend at least an hour with her, taking her, just driving her around and stuff. And we chit-chat looking for a car, but I already know what a car was. So, like you say, it's like pulling that pipe out that pipe head hand. Hey, man, let's jump off into it, man. Hey, there ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. At the beginning of the show, y'all heard my man Dino's, man. NFL great, broadcast icon, John Madden. Mr. Madden dies today at the age of 85 years old, man. Everybody heard Madden, the game Madden, everything, John Madden. John Madden. He used to coach for the Raiders, won the Super Bowl with the Raiders in 1976. Man, the year I was born, he won the Super Bowl out in with the with the Oakland Raiders at the time. So career record 103 and 32 and 7 ties and 759 winning percentage, man. Best winning percentage amongst NFL coaches with 100 or more games. So shout out to John Madden, man. Condolences to him and his family. He had a great run at it, man, and everybody knows John Madden for Madden. He has made that famous. People play Madden. It's over 6 million people that play Madden, John Madden football. So shout out to my man John Madden, man. Prayers to him and his family, man. He had a good run, man. Nothing but respect for Mr. Madden. Anybody got to say something about John Madden, man?
Man, I'll just say that I've never seen anybody in sports have so much passion for what they did. When I say the man eat, slept, and drank football, that's literally him. When you think football, besides maybe Vince Lombardi, you thinking John Madden.
Absolutely.
You know, so if you want to have him on the Mount Rushmore, absolutely. Like most people don't remember he was a coach. You know, most people remember him from the Madden game, the younger generation, the Madden games, and you know the commercials, and a little bit of commentating. But he did a little bit of everything. You know, the whole Madden trailer that he just used to drive around the country in.
The Madden Cruiser, yeah.
Madden Cruiser, you know. And then, like I said, the intro track, boom, you know, that was his signature line. Boom.
Boom. Yes,
had to do it, man. I was a big John Madden fan.
And to add to that,
pop songs that used him back in the 90s. Gangsta rappers used John Madden name.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I can't think of no other coach or anything like that whose name was being used like that.
Man, he was definitely an icon. What you got to say, Coach Corey?
I mean, I was gonna add on to what Dino said. I don't think we will ever see a person who cared as much as he did about the game of football in every facet of the game.
Yeah.
You know, he cared about the players, he cared about the coaches, he cared about the media, he cared about every part of the game of football, everything associated with football. And I think he tried to, everything that he did with football kind of showed how much he cared about the game of football. You know, I can't think of a time where he did anything that had a negative influence on football. Everything he did was promoting football in a good way, or everything that he had involvement in
Right.
dealt with football was always positive. You know,
It was.
because you get a lot of things that come across football that could be maybe negative, maybe positive, but you never had any of those things with John Madden.
No, you
Right.
didn't.
You know, you never had any of those interviews that were confrontational, or people may have thought that, you know, he was trying to take a dig or cut at somebody or chop them down or be negative in any kind of way. He was always genuine about the game of football and the people involved in football.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's the biggest thing I take about it. And I don't ever see anybody in our lifetime that generally cared about the game of football as much as he did.
No,
Right.
man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you who's the one that's really feeling it. His partner in crime, Pat Summerall, man. Pat
Right.
Summerall was his partner in crime, man. And wherever you saw Madden, you saw Pat Summerall, man. They called some of the best games on Sunday afternoon. And this was before we had the NFL ticket, and before we had what's the thing that come on
Red
God,
Red
zone.
zone.
Red zone.
Red Zone and everything. Before we had all of that,
We
we
had
had
the game of
Sunday
the week.
we had Sunday afternoon with John Madden and Pat Summerall, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
That's what
just
we
called him the
had.
voice. I just call him the voice.
The voice. That's what it is. Hey man, before we go any further, my man Stat Philly then fell into the gig. Stat Philly, introduce yourself, baby.
What it do, people's champ? What's going on, y'all?
What's
What
Stat
up?
Philly
What
in the
up?
house. Stat Philly in the house. You know, here for another great show. You know, rest in peace to the legend John Madden, man. Big impact in the game. Definitely second what Coach Corey is saying, because shit, we probably won't see anybody have an impact like him. And you know, from that era, and Dino was kind of alluding to this, man. It just depends on your age. Younger cats, 30 and younger, they're gonna remember him for damn video game. You know, we'll know him for the commentary, the coaching, um, you know, some of everything. You know, even played for a little while, but he got an injury early, and that's what shifted him over to the coaching. You know what I'm saying? So,
Uh-huh.
and I agree with Coach Corey too. It's like from that era, let's keep it real. You know, some of our, Caucasian brothers or whatnot, kind of iffy back then. You know, I ain't heard anything about Madden.
Mhm.
So I'm
Right.
not trying to act like he was out there marching or nothing, but he seemed like a pretty fair person from all the people that knew him and everything he touched, from coaching his players to the commentary to the video games, man. So just a big loss. And man, just rest in peace. And just to the younger generation, it was deeper than a video game, man. We know that's what you know him for, but
Yep.
it's deeper than that. Do the
Right.
To
research.
do some
Do the
research.
re-
He
do the
used to
re-
draw
do
on
the
the he
research
used to
on them.
draw on the TV screen analyzing the play. They
Sure
don't do that
did.
no more.
Yeah, he started that the telestrator for NFL games.
Yeah.
He
Uh-huh.
transcended that.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
used to love. Hey man, he was notorious for calling a lot of the 49ers and Cowboy games, man. Hey, when you
Right.
see him Sunday afternoon, if he ain't calling the Cowboys game, he's calling the 49ers game, man. Or he's calling the Chicago Bears game. One of those three.
And
Right.
think about the Christmas or the Turkey Day game with
Oh,
Thanksgiving
absolutely.
Day.
with
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
with the turkey with the extra legs.
With
Right.
the
Turducken. Turducken.
Hey, when he first brought out that turkey with like 6 legs on it,
It's a chicken stuffed inside of a duck, stuffed inside of a turkey.
Oh
And
man!
when I was a kid, that was my dream, is to play football
And
and
get one
play
of them
on
turkey
Thanksgiving
legs.
and get that damn turducken.
The
Hey, but
turducken.
I remember the first time on Thanksgiving when they brought out that turkey and it had like 6 legs, and the football guys still in uniform just ripped the whole leg off right on live TV. And they just had the leg and they just start eating right there with John Madden. I was like, that's love right there for the game right there. That he could bring that out there and they just tear off the leg and they start eating and they just continue to have the interview. Like they just
It's
hanging
normal.
out. Yeah, I was like, man, John Madden is doing it again.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, hey, it's just so funny, man, that you have all that with Madden and everything, man. You look at that, man, all them turkey legs and everything. You like, man, I want to give me one of them old turkey. Where they make that turkey at, man? Hey, that's that turkey you get at Safeway.
Not Safeway. In
That's
the back.
Hey, that's that turkey you get at Safeway on Broadway, man.
Radioactive turkey.
You gotta go around the back.
Hey,
Them GMOs.
Hey, you gotta go ask. Hey, you gotta go ask for Willie or Chester at the back to get them type of turkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
Go around the back, knock on the door 3 times, and ask for Chester.
And don't be coming with no card, cash only.
That's
Right.
it. We ain't accepting no food stamp. And that's when you have the paper towel food stamps. You have the books like you was a baller and stuff.
Right. I can get you one of them, but you got to give me cash. I need $40 cash, dog.
That's
40
it.
cash, I give you $30 in stamps.
Hey man, they figured out a way how to do it, man. But
Oh yeah.
shout out to rest in peace to John Madden, man. NFL, hey, health and safety protocols adjustments for the NFL and the NBA, man. Oh my God. It's just crazy, man. NFL, NBA, health and safety. I put it up in the chat, the run sheet, y'all, just in case y'all need to peek.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you, man, that health and safety vaccine. Do you think this will actually help the best product on the court of the field, man? And isolation periods who test positive may be significantly shortened from 10 days to 6 days, reducing the COVID-19 quarantine from 10 days to 6 days. Quarantine from 10 days to 5 days for unvaccinated players. If you're asymptomatic, man, what y'all think about that, man?
Sounds like they're still promoting people. Apparently, they don't have a high enough percentage of players that's actually gotten vaccinated.
Yep.
So there's another way to get them to get vaccinated.
They letting the Indians run the asylum, man. All this is doing is highlighting those guys like AB and them who didn't get vaccinated to get these fake cards. Now they don't want it to blow up in their face that all these guys aren't vaccinated. Mm-hmm. The Aaron Rodgers and all them. So now they just coming up with a way to let them get to play. That's all this is, man. This is a bunch of foolishness. They should have made these guys get this test if they want to play. Now it's going to end up messing up the end of this season with the playoffs and everything because they were so lax on these guys doing what they were supposed to do because they wanted to have a season.
Mm-hmm. Remember a couple of shows I said a couple of shows ago I said this was going to happen. You're going to start having folks falsifying tests because they need somebody on the field. I said it was going to happen, and here we are.
Hey, Bruce Arians tested positive, man. He's in isolation.
Wow.
Bruce Arians, man, he tested positive and everything, man.
Hey, the way I see it, you shouldn't. They should. I'm
gonna tell you what's another crucial one, man.
What's that?
Carson Wentz. He's on the COVID list, man. Unvaccinated. Carson
So that
Wentz is on that
explains
list
why
as well.
Carson was always wearing his mask, because I noticed that.
That's
He
what I
was
was just
one-
gonna say, Dino.
He was one that I noticed that always wore his mask in interviews. When
Yes,
he
he
was on the
did.
sideline, he kept that mask on. I say, I don't think he got the shot.
He didn't.
Bingo.
But you notice, I don't know if anybody paid attention. They interviewed Aaron Rodgers the other day after the game. He
Can't have
still
mask
ain't
and
wearing
face
no
on.
mask. And
Nope.
he unvaccinated.
Aaron don't care
And the protocol is that if you unvaccinated, you're supposed to wear a mask.
all
and
the
it-
time.
And he's still refusing to do it. So, I mean, this
Rodgers
gonna hurt
thinks
them, man.
he think he above the law, man.
Hey, man, when this league, when it hit everybody really, really hard
Mm-hmm.
in a week or two, and they start having to postpone games, then it's gonna all make sense.
With the shorter
Yeah.
quarantine period, Coach Corey, it's coming in a week or two. Just
Yep.
like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, it's
Yep.
coming.
In a week or two, it's gonna nail this whole league, and they gonna be like, "What the hell?"
They already dropping like flies. Just
And
look at the
that's-
last week of positive cases.
That's
And
gonna be
they've
my,
already said this strain is 70% more transmissive
I
than
saw
the
what-
previous strain. So
that's
If
gonna
you
be my
cough,
what the hell.
and everybody in the locker room gonna have it.
I saw the NBA. I saw Sports Center last night, and they were saying some segment. I forgot who was that was saying it. It's this past week. It was 93 players that was placed on the COVID-19 list in the NFL. 93 players.
Yep.
Like two teams.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's only gonna grow because you gotta do the whole contact trace and who you been around. Well,
but-
hell, they all in the locker room together.
Right.
They're taking showers together, smacking each other with towels. Pause.
Right. They get
but
they
the
get a
thing is now,
turnover. They get a turnover, and all of them run down to get in front of the damn camera.
man.
I talked about that.
They
that's
all
it.
run
I talked
down
about
and
that
get
a
in
couple
there.
weeks ago.
But
Hey.
that ain't taunting. They can all run down and get in front of them.
But that's
poles
not
and
taunting. But if
Yeah.
I point my finger at somebody, it's taunting.
Man,
yes.
But the whole team go down and do the damn Macarena, and there's no flag.
They don't
Right.
get no, they call it showmanship.
but see,
Bullshit.
the NBA,
Right.
Sterling or whatever that clown is running the NBA, he talking about a bubble. You can't go back to a bubble now.
Talking about Adam Silver.
Yeah,
Man,
it's too late. It's
You don't
too
went
late.
this far. How you gonna try to go to a bubble now?
It's too late.
After you done let them play all the, now you gonna take the fans away and try to move them somewhere and test everybody and just play games in a bubble with no fans again?
That's gonna be
That ain't
crazy, man.
Here's what I
Yeah.
think. I think the NBA is going to see what the NHL is going to do because the NHL actually started suspending games before the NBA.
Yeah.
I think they're going to follow the NHL's lead because the NHL, for the most part, did pretty well last year during COVID.
Yeah.
I think Adam Silver is waiting to see what Gary Bettman does in the NHL as far as protocol, and then follow suit.
But Roger Goodell, he just like hell. He just a man. He just
We already said they're forcing it. They're at the end of the season. There's no point. Like we just gonna power through it.
Especially
And the reason why is because
especially with
this
these playoffs and
fatal.
this Super Bowl and stuff.
This is not
man.
fatal. The Omicron is transmissive, yes, but it's not lethal. It's not fatal. So
Hey man, that's just like if Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes made it to the Super Bowl, and both quarterbacks tested positive the day before the Super Bowl. Do you think that'll be published?
No, they finna find Joe Schmo. Hey, take this test. Here's a couple stacks. Shut the hell up.
That's it. But do you think the quarantine period from 10 days to 5 days, you think the NFL is doing it for the money? Well, we already probably know they do.
We know that.
It's a
Money
money
talks.
thing. 10 days to 5 days.
All this time, we done went from 14 days,
The team-
and then that 10 days, and now we going to 5.
And then
Yes.
it's gonna be just call in for work for your normal 3 days and come back.
Yep.
Next is gonna be 3. You ain't lying, game. It's gonna probably
Working our
it'll
way
probably
down,
be
you know,
3
they gonna do a
days.
3-day call.
48 hours.
It's gonna be 3 days. You got 48 hours. You ain't you ain't contagious after 48 hours. And then
Oh,
next
so
thing you
this
know,
is
they
the
back at
48
work.
hour virus that my mom used to tell me I had when I was.
That's it, man. It's gonna get to that point, man.
Correction, champ. A record 106 players were placed on COVID-19 list on
106.
Monday.
Oh wow.
The
106.
third consecutive Monday for a record high.
Damn.
That's
Perfect
like-
time to shorten the quarantine. Perfect time.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, but then you gotta
Shorten
look at
that
this
motherfucker.
too. Look at Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians, he's around Tom Brady quite a bit. He's around Byron Leftwich quite a bit. He's around. Basically, Bruce Arians is around the offense. We already know that, right?
So let's see
So-
how many other Cardinals hit that list.
Man, I want to know how many Buccaneers go hit that list, man.
Everybody except Brady.
Absolutely. Hey, you ain't lying.
Because he taking that TB12.
The TB12, hey, TB12 got the solution to stop the COVID virus, boy.
AB got a side hustle. We down there talking about I got cards for you.
Oh yeah. Hey
Come
man,
holler
speaking of AB, man, I tell you the funniest thing when they interviewed that fool after the Sunday's game, man, and I put it in the group chat, man, when he said, "Next question." He said, "Man, if y'all ain't talking to me about no football, and he up here playing with his twisties, man, if y'all ain't talking about me playing about, if y'all ain't talking about me playing no football, man, I don't want to hear it, man."
He tried to pull a Marshawn.
Next question. I say this dude off the chain, man, and Tampa Bay can't get rid of him. They can't dump him because, hey, that's all they got.
Man, Tom can't control him, and he living in his house.
That's it. Hey, man, do you? Hey, man, I ain't gonna even say. I just say, do you think he tried to slide up there?
He might.
Hey,
Old time tablet might be tiptoeing.
Hey, you know what I'm finna say, don't you? But we heard the thing. We heard the thing about AB and the we ain't gonna go there, man.
I bet you Giselle Bundchen ain't stayed in that house not one night since AB.
Not
moved.
one. She's like, I'm out and
No,
taking the kids.
she is at the other beachfront property down there.
Yep. She is not staying.
So
Guarantee.
So we calling him. We gonna call him Tom Tablet or Tom Tiptoe?
Hey man, a little bit of both, man. Hey,
Tom Tiptoe.
Hey, you got. Hey, you know about AB though, man. Hey, him and the chef, man. But we ain't gonna even go there, man.
Cooking up some nasty.
Man,
Hey.
some of that nasty.
What's that, Coach?
10 G's worth of nasty.
10 G's worth of nasty.
Hey man, we're gonna jump off to fantasy football, man.
Nah, we ain't gotta talk about fantasy.
Fantasy football, man.
We're not here to talk about the past.
We are here at the final week of fantasy football. We had our first annual No Balls, No Glory fantasy football league, man. And this was really a fun season with my brothers here on the show. We had fun. Shout out to Coach Rick, man. Coach Rick wanted to throw the towel in, and he was just, oh man, if Dallas wouldn't have did no blowout Sunday, if it would have been close, he would have been probably making it to the championship game because they stopped throwing after a while and everything. But then Coach Rick had the cornerback and the safety for Washington, and they were just racking up points, man. Christorian just barely edged out Coach Rick, 167 to 161, man. And then in the other semifinals, my man Dino's valiant effort, strong effort, man, almost pulled it out, man. Good game, man. He fell just a little bit short to yours truly, the people's champ. It was a close one, man. It was really closer than what it should have been.
So
hey man,
30 points is close.
Man, that's kind of
In what world is 30 points close?
Hey man, it was close, brother. It was close.
That's kind of condescending, man.
Very.
What is?
It was kind of close. 30 points.
It wasn't even 30 points, man.
It was more than 30 points.
You forgot.
So,
What's the name?
so
No, it
if
wasn't.
the Lakers get beat by 30 points, you gonna say that's close?
Why would you have to throw the Lakers in that, man?
I
We
just
have
want
to.
to
We gotta
ask a
throw the
question.
Jared
I
Talk 2 in
stuff.
there.
Ask a
You
question.
just do stuff like
I
that just to be evil,
I
man.
just want to ask a question. Because
God,
they
no.
lost to Brooklyn without Kyrie and KD. They had James Harden.
Thanks, Stat Philly. It was
Hey,
37 points. So you're trying to tell me that's close?
So that's
Damn,
close.
damn.
And what universe is 37 close? Unless we round into 40.
Shit,
Hey, man.
Madden 21 the game over. Shit.
Damn, I didn't know
7
that.
0 is a skunk.
Hey, man, 30. Hey, I round 37 down to 35, man.
You was round down your line. Boy, you almost made me curse.
Hey, man, but still, man. Hey, man.
See, there you go with that old condescending stuff. It was
That's
close.
that Peoria math, man.
It was a valiant effort. Hey, man, quit trying to talk down to people, man.
I ain't worried about BP. I'll take care of him next year.
Hey, man. Hey, man, hey, Dino, hey, I gotta say, man, over 12 years ago, Dino flipped the switch on me in fantasy football. And Dino like a junkie, man. Dino like Frank Lucas, man. He put it out there, man, and he got the whole community hooked on it, man. Dino is the Frank Lucas of fantasy football, y'all. He put it out, he put the smack on the street and let everybody just fire up and bring him the dividends.
Hey, that's all right. If people champ win this ring, I'm gonna make it a toe ring.
And you need to wear some Jesus flops so we can see it.
Hey, man.
In the winter time.
Hey, man.
Put them cinder blocks out so we can see it.
He said he's gonna make it a toe ring. Hey, man. Hey, man.
And it's gonna have to go on the second toe so it rubs against the big toe.
And get a
Try to start a fire, coach. Try to start a fire.
Hey, man, Coach Corey, man, you wrong. There's 2 left shoes, man.
Hey, the big toe and the third toe will be on fire.
Hey, you better carry you some baking powder in your pocket or something and douse it. Put out the flame.
Right. It's gonna be like walking on hot coals every time you walk.
Hey, BP people go, BP, man, I can't even get it out. BP's feet, man, gonna be like, flame on.
Hey, man, I just like how y'all just be enthused at my pain, man.
Right.
Hey, man. Y'all just like my pain, man. I just like, God, I can't win for losing, man. But other notable scores in our fantasy football, game related. Slid one up in Stat Philly again. 214 to 149.
See, there you go. Slid one up.
Hold on again. Hold on. That was my big game related play 3 times this year. That's the first win. However, he did knock me off when it counted. Shout out to game related.
Yes, I'm glad people here to defend themselves because BP go ahead and slide off some silent ones and you ain't paying attention.
Hey, y'all ain't get to the one yet that I'm finna get to right now. Hey, shout out to my man West 10, man. He rearranged Coach Corey backside one more time, 162 to 144. He rearranged his backside one more time, 162 to 144.
Rearranging backsides? Yeah, we need to go to the next topic. What's next?
Hey, Crystal Clear finally, 95-94. Crystal Clear beat the Dookie Streaks. I don't know what the hell the Dookie Streaks thinking about. He think about that 40-ounce Coach Corey old man. He said the hell with changing his lineup. He ain't done nothing else, man. He just thinking about the drink, man.
Hey,
you know what he did do right? He stayed his ass off the waiver wire.
Hey, man. Hey, he did not touch that waiver wire, man.
There should only be 2 people on the waiver wire.
He ain't just
actually
one of them is on this show right now.
Actually, it should be 4 people really on the waivers for real.
Well, third place game.
You and Coach Rick, because y'all playing for your money back. So it should definitely be 4 people on the waivers and everything, man.
I'm on there because I'm still in the losers of the losers bracket.
And who you got this week, Coach?
I'm probably gonna have Crystal.
No, you got the Dookie Streaks.
Oh well, you know that's a win because he ain't gonna change his lineup.
Hey,
Nah, don't say that, bro.
Hey,
So,
hey,
I done lost to some people that didn't change their lineup. All their players got hot.
Hey, the Dookie Streak still got he still, oh man, he must have changed something, man, because he had he had IR people in his lineup, man. He must have made some changes. He still got Amari Cooper on his injured reserve on his bench. So you know he ain't touched his lineup.
Only when he played me. That's it.
That's it. That's what I said. You can lose to people that ain't even check their lineup.
Hey man, I don't know what. Hey man, the Dookie Streaks, man. I don't know what's up with the Dookie Streaks, man. He made one change. That must have been before he started drinking his beer on Sunday and everything. Because he made the changes. Did he make them Sunday or Saturday or during the week? I forgot what he made them, man. But shout out to the Dookie Streaks, man. He contributed to the pot and everything. Hey, I can't say too much, man. The Dookie Streaks gave me my one and only loss this year, man. So I can't say nothing too bad about him, man. He kicked my butt.
Listeners, did you hear that?
What?
One loss.
One
This
and
man up here
only.
crying a river,
But
and he got one damn loss.
But you know what?
One and only. Here
Me
you
and
go.
me and the Dookie Streaks did have a rematch in week 13, where the final score was the People's Champ 259, the Dookie Streaks 99. So it was a little bit of get back for the People's Champ against the Dookie Streaks in week 12.
It was close, right?
Nah, that was an ass whooping. That's a good ass whooping. That was a good ass whooping right there. There wasn't nothing close about that. That was a good ass whooping right there. That the Dookie Streaks suffered that week, man. Hey.
What kind of math y'all doing up there in Peoria, man?
Hey, it wasn't nothing close about that one. It wasn't nothing close about that one. That was a good ass. That was one of them good old homegrown ass whoopers he got, boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that is too funny, man. Hey, we're gonna stay off in this NFL, man, with the division clinch, man. Do you believe the Cowboys are for real? Hey, no other better person to kick this one off is the number one Cowboy fan, game related. Are your Cowboys for real, brother?
Yes. How about them Cowboys? I told you that when we first picked our fantasy teams, and y'all laughed at me when I drafted the Cowboys defense, right? Yes. And I told y'all this year it's gonna be a special year.
And now, did you have the Cowboys defense the whole year?
Yes, I did.
He did.
He did not waver from the Cowboys defense. He did have them the whole entire year.
Man, I'm an advocate for interceptions need to be worth more than 2 points.
Hey man, how many points you gonna make interceptions worth?
5.
God.
Yeah, they should be as much as the sack is 5. Shit, they ain't even turnover.
Right.
Wait, a sack is worth 5 points?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta change that.
Hey, but you gotta think, how many times you get corners and safeties going on blitzes and getting sacks though? That 5 points for the sacks was for the edge rushers to ESPN cut us out. We had edge rushers in there, and the 5 points for the sacks was for the edge rushers. So you think about it, you get an edge rusher, man, like a Myles Garrett that have a 3 or 4 sack game. That's 20 points. That's a game changer right there.
Absolutely.
That can change. Hey, that could be the difference between you winning and losing.
Interceptions are more rare than sacks.
So would you say the interception should be a lot higher than sacks?
Should be the same.
5 points?
Yeah. Should be the same.
That is definitely something we definitely would do next year. Bump up the interceptions, man. But them Cowboys, man, hey, they scored in every facet of the game the other night. Offense, defense, special teams. Man, they just scored in every aspect of that game, man, last week, man. And it's safe to say that they're for real. I was saying that when they got rid of the linebacker, the middle linebacker, the boy from Notre Dame, I was like, oh man, they getting rid of what's his name? Jalen
Smith.
Jalen
Yeah.
Smith. I said, when they got rid of Jalen Smith, I said, oh man, they may be in trouble and stuff, man. But they just show you, man, hey,
I didn't think Van Der Esch was gonna hold up.
hey man, I thought, you know what, if they would have kept Jalen Smith, they would have been even that much more of a better defense, man, if they kept Jalen Smith, I think, man.
Right.
Yeah, but I got the defensive rookie of the year though.
Right. Hey, they got two candidates for defensive. Diggs this is second year, so, but Diggs is a candidate for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Right.
Coach Corey, is the Cowboys real or fake, man?
Man, I don't talk about the Cowboys.
So, you don't talk about the Cowboys? Are they legit, man?
I don't think so, but hey, I ain't a Cowboys fan, so I don't have a dog in the race. They doing flea flickers. They throwing the ball to linemen up 20 points. Come on, man.
Hey, man, does that sound like Coach Corey hating on the Cowboys, man?
I mean,
Hey,
check
man.
this out.
Okay.
I have very little respect when you holding the team to no points and you running the ball up and down the field, and then you pull out a trick play and throw the ball to a lineman on the goal line.
Come on, man. Running it in.
Yeah. What's that for?
It's because we working in live game action, getting ready for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be your downfall, and I'm going to get to that later.
We got a Green Bay coming. We got a Tampa Bay coming, and we got to be ready for that.
No,
So
you
why
mean y'all be traveling to Green Bay, Tampa Bay.
Why do you show that in a game that's meaningless when you running the ball up and down the field against somebody?
Because it's all about in-game time. You can't simulate in-game time.
That play is not going to work against anybody else now that you just showed it to them.
It's on film.
It's on film, but who's going to look for it? It's all in when you do it. If you're going to go out there looking for that, then bam, I can hit you with something else. I can run it if you go out there looking for that.
I guarantee you from this point on, every time 78 comes in and reports eligible, they're going to look out for that.
Yep. You got your one shot to do that. And you
wasted it in a blowout.
I think that was for Ron Rivera, though.
To say go to him next time.
Hey,
be somebody else.
Here's the thing. All this talking, Dallas ain't going nowhere unless Zeke is 100% healthy, and I still don't think he is.
Hey, man, Philly just said something, man, that kind of made a point. What'd you say, Philly? It was for who?
All that was for Ron Rivera, man. Ron Rivera was, Mike McCarthy said last time they played, he said, we're going to get him. Ron Rivera comes back. Yeah, that's a mistake. It's not supposed to do that. They came through, still tapped that ass, So this next time, you thought it was a joke or something like that, we're going to overdo it. You know what I mean? And shit, I mean, that Cowboys defense, it knocked me out in this league. But like I was telling People's Champ the other day, it saved me in my other league. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that was for Ron Rivera, man. Ron Rivera, with all that crap going on sideline and stuff like that, he's gonna be looking for a job, I believe. You know what I mean? A lot of dysfunction. But that was for Ron, though, I believe.
I get all that, but as a coach, you can slap Ron Rivera in the face without showing him that play.
True that.
If you working on live game stuff, and that's gonna be something that you may need to pull out in the playoffs, you don't show him that trying to prove a point to Ron Rivera.
But
because you proved the point to Ron Rivera, but the league is now on alert for that.
Yeah, you on the alert.
It's never gonna work again.
That can throw the ball too.
It's never gonna work again.
I don't think they plan on doing it again. I think it was just a middle finger to Ron. Just to one off.
I think it was. I think it was a go screw yourself, Ron.
Yeah.
Type of deal, man. That's what it was, I think, man.
Well, like we had two of those this weekend. So when we get to this Baltimore
when we get to these games, we're gonna definitely touch on that. We finna get ready to go to it, but
because Belichick could do it in a heartbeat. I done seen Belichick blow somebody out of call a play like that for the blowout touchdown win a bunch of times.
How many times? And that's the thing, though. How many times have we seen the Patriots just sticking their foot in somebody's ass, and Tom Brady run a play action to hit somebody for another touchdown pass?
Yeah.
With like 3 minutes left in the game, they up like 3 touchdowns. How
Like
many
you said,
times we
throwing a
seen it?
damn ball.
I get that, and I'm okay with that. But we talking about you throwing the ball to a lineman.
So
I
you
don't
think
care.
you think that's a play they should have just kept in the chamber, right?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you
You already
gonna
stuck it to him. Y'all hung 50 on him.
if you gonna prove a point to Ron Rivera, run the ball down his fucking throat. Keep throwing the ball. Embarrassing throwing the ball and just running the points up on him.
They did.
But showing them a trick play with a lineman for what?
Hey,
You might need that.
they showed the Bears showed the refrigerator Perry in week 1, and they rolled it the whole season.
We
Hey,
talking
it's
like
just
all the way
like
to the
35
Super
years ago,
Bowl.
man.
And they
It's
rolled
just-
it all the way to the Super Bowl.
it's
So
just
it
like
can't happen.
it's just like wrestling back in the day. What's them dudes, man? Shawn Michaels and Triple H and them, man. Them dudes get up there, they be like,
Four
suck it.
Horsemen.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
Generation X dudes, that's
DX,
all it
the
was.
Four
man.
Horsemen.
Generation X. Hey man. Speaking of that, man, they started. This is what they started doing. They started opening up as of today. They are able to schedule interviews for the next coaching position. Jaguars scheduled interviews for Doug Peterson and Jim Caldwell. So I guess that basically tells us. Well, we know Urban Meyer is out of there, but I mean, hey, we already saw the writing on the wall. But the question is, out of those 2 people that interviewed, that has the interview set up, Doug Peterson and Jim Caldwell, thinking about the makeup of the team, which coach will fit the Jacksonville Jaguars better? If you just have to pick from them 2 only,
Jim Caldwell.
Doug Peterson or Caldwell?
Caldwell.
Caldwell.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think, Coach Corey? Coach Corey looked like he begged to differ.
I don't like neither one of them.
I didn't say I liked
Yeah,
him. He just
that
gave
is
me
true.
between
The
the
best
2
of the
options.
worst.
I'm taking Caldwell.
So if you have to pick one of the 2,
I'm so sick of the Petersons and the Caldwells keep getting jobs, and some of these other people keep getting overlooked. They just keep running these retreads in there, and they wonder why teams keep going through coaches every 2 years. Because it's the same coaches bouncing around from team to team every year.
So
Here's the question: when does Eric Bieniemy get his chance?
That's the thing. That's what I was just going to say. That. So when you give Eric Bieniemy and Byron left with your chance,
I wouldn't take the Jaguars job if I was Bieniemy. That's going to take too much work.
That's going to take too much work.
Yeah, I would pick another destination for Eric Bieniemy.
They have Brian name in that pool of people for that Jacksonville job because he played there.
Who is that?
The Jaguar job, because Leftwich played there.
He did.
Yes.
You know, they got him in that pool, but I mean,
but
they're gonna exercise the Rooney Rule because they have to interview a black guy.
Yes.
This is the only situation where you have to interview a black person.
But you gotta look at it too, though. That's not gonna be the only job after next Sunday, man. After next Sunday, the Texans job gonna be open. The Bears job gonna be open.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants job is a good possibility that may be open.
No, they said
already
he's safe.
said he coming back.
He's safe.
Him and the quarterback coming back.
No judge is safe.
But is Gettleman safe? That's the $1 million question.
He might not be, but
I don't think Gettleman's safe. Judge is safe for another year.
Mm-hmm.
So what about Riverboat Ron?
What about the Jets head coach?
This is Salah's first year, man. I think they'll at least give him 2 or 3 more, at least 2 more years, man. He's good for another couple years, man. This is his first year, man. I think Salah's good, man. But who else do you think? I mean, you sit back. Is Atlanta coach safe? This is his first year. I mean, is he
just got there.
And that's why I say that's the same thing with Salah and everything.
Raiders gonna have an opening.
Raiders, they will have an opening. Who Who else? Who else is gonna
I
have
tell
an
you
opening,
who
man?
needs to. I tell you who needs to be on the hot seat next year is the Chargers head coach.
I'm gonna tell you who I think, in my opinion, is on his seat pretty much warming up, and he got some fire up underneath him. I think the Carolina Panthers coach is on the hot seat, man. To be honest with you,
No,
I think he's on the hot seat.
they went in with Sam Darnold. Coach, you want to chime in on this one because I know how you like Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Doodoo.
And what about Petey Weestro? Is Petey Weestro on the hot seat in Seattle?
Oh, Pete, man, it's time to go, baby.
Petey Weestro, is he on the hot seat?
You toss him out of there like a good bass.
Hey, like I said, you also got to look, see, is Nick Fangio on the hot seat in Denver. It's a whole lot of
forgot about him.
You forgot about Nick Fangio.
I think Fangio gonna be gone.
I think so too. I think John Elway is gonna pull the trigger on him, man. But do you think? I mean, do you think Carolina Panthers coach and Sam Darnold? Well, we know. Do you think they're on the hot seat? Put it like that first, coach. What's his name? Matt Rule. What's his name? Matt Rule. What's the coach of Carolina?
Rule.
Matt Rule. Is he on the seat, man?
I think so.
I think he is too.
I also think Zimmer is going to be on the fence too in Minnesota.
Yep.
Because he ain't doing nothing.
But guess who name they threw out there too, man? Guess who name they threw out there that is shown an interest in coming back to coaching. And y'all gonna probably be like, what the hell? Marvin Lewis, man. He expressed he's interested in getting back into the NFL.
Hell, he was in Cleveland. He was in Cincinnati forever.
He was.
Now the Bengals are good. Now he gone. So I guess he a little jelly.
Yeah. And what was his assistant coach? The one who was the Cleveland coach? What's his name?
Jackson.
Hugh Jackson. Hugh. One thing, if I was Hugh, what I wouldn't have done is once Cleveland fired me in the middle of the season, at the beginning of the season, I wouldn't have latched on to the Cincinnati Bengals team. I wouldn't have did that. I would just set that year out. I'm still getting my money. Just relax, regroup, got everything together, and then plan a form of attack. Because if you notice this, after Hugh Jackson was fired, he latched on with the Bengals. At the end of that damn season, Marvin Lewis got up out of there and stuff, man. So if I'm Marvin Lewis, I'll be like, hey, man, why I bring you aboard, man? You bad. Look, you got fired at the beginning of the season. You get me fired? Ah, damn.
So, I got a question.
Go ahead.
What about Seattle?
Oh, Petey Weestro is definitely on the hot seat, man. He out of there.
He got to be. It's time.
Yeah.
Petey Weestro out of there, man.
Yeah, when they talk about retooling, they need to retool him up out of there first and foremost, and then work on some other stuff.
Like them fishes they be throwing up there in Seattle.
Yeah.
Ole, he ran
Hey, man, you right, gang. Hey, we can't hear you, gang. We can't hear you, baby. We can't hear you. You sound like you're in a sunken place. You sound like you're in a tunnel or something, brother. We still can't hear you.
Nah, man, you sound like the Peanuts teacher.
You do sound a little muffled though, brother.
Hey, People's Champ, I wanted to add something, man. I don't believe Rule is on the hot seat yet. The reason why, he's got a lot of blame to kind of protect him. All right, they signed him to a long-term contract, but he can go off McCaffrey getting injured earlier. He can go off of Darnold getting injured. Hell, man, if you wind up with Cam Newton, you know what I mean, on your team, and it was, good for him to come back full circle to Carolina, all of that. But, man, it's a lot of crap going on that team, man. And I believe that they probably going to try to trade McCaffrey in the offseason, try to get some value, because he's still a bad boy when he's healthy, but he's very injury prone. So I think they're going to dangle that out in front of somebody, try to get a, first round, some other different picks or whatnot. But I think he survives for this year. Next year, maybe not. But I think he's going to skate by this year.
He just may
Okay.
do that.
I
don't
think
know.
he'll skate by because you cut a quarterback and then he will bring you back.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you who. So a lot of these assistant coaches, man, does Kellen Moore get a head coaching opportunity? The Dallas offensive coordinator, should he get it?
That's the thing with these offense. In my opinion, offensive coordinators do not make good head coaches because they can only see one side of the ball.
You can go back to March. March was a hell of an offensive coordinator when he was with the Rams.
He should have
stayed. Then when he stepped into the head coaching job, he wasn't bad because the thing was when Vermeer was there, he had March as his offensive coordinator and Lovey as his defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So when March took over the head coaching job, he kept Lovey as his D coordinator and everything. So, but still, March. That's the only reason I think March was somewhat successful because he kept Lovey as his defensive coordinator and everything. So, that's what really kind of helped him. But like you said, they only see one side of the ball, man. And most guys who are offensive coordinators and get transitioned to head coaches, they don't want to give up. They don't want to relinquish play calling duties, man.
That's the problem.
They still call the plays, man. And one person who learned that the hard way is Mike Holmgren, man. Mike Holmgren, when he was the offensive coordinator in San Francisco underneath Bill Walsh and everything, when they won the Super Bowls, when he got the Green Bay Packers head coaching job, he was calling the offense and he wasn't doing a good job. I mean, they wasn't successful until when, boom, he let Andy Reid start calling the offense. Because you think about it, Andy Reid branched off from them. He when he was with the 49ers, he was a quarterbacks coach with the 49ers when Holmgren was the offensive coordinator. So when Holmgren got the head coaching job in Green Bay, he brought Andy Reid with him to be his offensive coordinator. But Holmgren still called the plays, but when he relinquished his play calling duties to Andy Reid, that's when Green Bay won a Super Bowl.
Yep. And you mentioned Lovie Smith. I think Lovie Smith gets that job in Houston.
You think he gets that head coaching job?
He should, based on the game they had last week, beating the Chargers. Beating, it wasn't like, oh, we won on a field goal. They kicked their ass.
Yeah, it was. Because then you got to look at it like the future, though. You got to be like, hey, you got to deal with two of the top 3 running backs in the league at least twice a year, and Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor, if you're the head coach in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to deal with Derrick Henry twice, Jonathan Taylor twice, and who else is in their league? Jacksonville.
Yep.
Then you got if Clifford Etienne pan out, you have to deal with him.
Right.
And then the whole Deshaun Watson debacle.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, you can't put a young person in that spot. You need somebody that's seasoned, that knows how to handle adversity.
Yes.
Right. They're gonna be down for a few years.
Lovie Smith is your guy, man. Don't go out and get some little young guy. Go. This is the spot for a veteran coach.
Yes. Because hey, put it like this, man. If Lovie gets the head coaching job, does Deshaun Watson stay?
I don't think it's up to him. We gotta see how all this legal stuff play out.
I think they'll come and kumbaya and get it together and everything, man.
They're gonna need some more help on offense, though.
Deshaun will come out in the community and kiss some babies and do a lot of stuff in the community and everything. Say, hey, I don't want. They're gonna have something big. And Deshaun Watson, if Lovie Smith the head coach, he'll stay.
Yeah, if we stay out the strip clubs, I
don't know, man, because they ain't got no weapons. Do you want to waste your talent? Do you want him to waste his talent?
Yeah, because it's gonna be a while before he wins there.
Yeah.
And he said he want to win. So, but the question is, where is he going to go? Everybody was saying Miami, but it looks like Tua wrapped that job up based on the
Pittsburgh.
Dolphins winning what 7 of 8 games.
Don't be surprised you don't see him in Pittsburgh.
He go to Pittsburgh, man.
Ooh,
Ooh.
where's CC? See what she got to say about that.
Hey, she'll love that. She'll love that, man. Hey,
They
man.
got Watson and Harris and Johnson.
Yep. And I think they'll get rid of Juju. This is it for Juju.
Oh yeah, Juju's done. It'll be Claypool and Johnson. There's your 1 and 2.
Yes. And you
then
got Najee. You got Najee.
Freiermuth. So I mean, they got some pieces.
You got the
They
rookie
need to
Freiermuth.
fix
You got Najee.
They need to fix their line on both sides.
That's it. That's it. I don't think they should have got rid of Melvin Ingram, but Mike Tomlinson said Melvin Ingram was a headache. So he just said, hey, he got rid of him. He shipped Melvin Ingram up out of there, man. Hey, Titans and 49ers.
Damn romper.
Right.
Should have known.
Titans and 49ers recap, man. 20-17. Man, the 49ers look like they finna run away with this, man.
I told you the Titans were gonna pull that out.
Titans came back, man, and beat the Niners, man. 20-17, man. And Jimmy G is apparently done for the season.
He hurt again, right?
Yes, he is.
What I tell you, Aaron Rodgers is going to San Francisco, and he's taking Devontae Adams with him.
Aaron Rodgers is going down to the New Orleans Saints.
If you haven't tuned in, folks, we have a side bet going. Me and BP.
Yes.
He thinks Aaron Rodgers is going to the Saints. I feel like he's going to the 49ers.
Hey, I think he's definitely going to the Niners, man.
He ain't gonna be able to go to the 49ers.
Why?
I think he's going to the Saints.
They work laws in California.
What's that?
If they work laws, you gotta have a job in order to work out there.
No, I think we talked about that before. Them rules don't apply to the NFL.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man, that's why I say I think he's gonna be like, hey. He knows he know one thing for sure.
But not the NFL.
Yeah.
But the other question is, obviously he's not going to go to a rebuild. So where would he go? Where would he go to win now? Which team is more set up to win now? The Saints or the 49ers?
New Orleans.
I would say the 49ers.
New Orleans.
They got that offensive line that can protect them. You got running backs.
New Orleans got an offensive line.
You got deep boy receiver. You toss Adams on the other side. You got Kittle. It's tailor made for him.
New Orleans, man, they go have Devontae Adams on one side. They're gonna have Michael Thomas on another one. Kamara.
Wait, did you just say Michael Thomas? Yeah, he's not.
Michael Thomas is not gonna be there, but his bloated contract, they can use his bloated contract to trade and get Rodgers. Actually, though,
they can, and they can probably get Adams, man. But they got the Saints gonna have to give up 2 first-rounders, man. If they won't
if they get Michael Thomas, they gonna keep Devontae Adams. They're gonna go find him.
Adams getting held hostage. He ain't going nowhere. They're not gonna
let Aaron. Hey, their franchise.
Adam, I promise you, it's a package deal. Adams will sit. If you put the tag on me, I'll hold out and sit. I promise you, they are a package deal. Wherever Aaron goes is where Adams is going.
Or it may be a sign and trade.
Or that.
A sign and trade. Sign him and then trade him wherever Rodgers is going to, man. And speaking of those Packers, man, 24-22 over the Browns, man. Coach Corey, your boy, Mayfield. What you call him? What you call him, Coach Corey?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Man. Is this it for Baker Mayfield in Cleveland, man?
It should be.
Man, that's Johnny Manziel Part 2.
And Tim Couch.
I think that's it for Johnny Manziel, Tim Couch, Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn.
How many quarterbacks the damn Browns done been through in the last 20 years?
What's his name? Peterson.
Every 2 years they got another quarterback. Even though Tyrod played there for a minute.
And actually, when Tyrod went down, that's when Tyrod just got the bad deal out of every situation he went to, man. Tyrod was supposed to be the starting quarterback with the Chargers last year.
Yep.
He went down hurt.
Bills.
Oh man, he's supposed to be the starting quarterback with the Bills, with the Browns. So it seemed like Tyrod get a freak injury. Baker stepped up. Justin Herbert stepped up. And next thing you know, Tyrod was released at the end of each season, man.
Sad Philly, give us a list of those Browns quarterbacks because I know it's more than 5.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
yes.
I know it's more than
man.
5.
Hey, man. Is the Packers a team to beat in the NFC in football?
I would say yes with a caveat.
What's
There's a toe injury that could kill all of that.
Hey,
if
man.
Aaron Rodgers' toe don't hold up, they're done.
Hey, man, when we was little and we was going outside to play in the snow, our mama told us to put on 3-4 pairs of socks, right? That's what she told us to do.
And hit that Vaseline on the face too. You know,
that's it.
Get that
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
On out there and play. I think that toe is well bunkered in that cleat. Mm-mm. It is well bunkered in that cleat, man.
Not what I saw on Christmas because somebody stepped on it, he hobbling, and then somebody fell unless they hit it with a cortisone shot. And
hey man, it's just like you waking up at 2 a.m, you finna go in the bathroom and use the restroom, and you stub your toe. Hey man, it's that pain that shoot through you. That pain ain't gonna go away till you probably go to sleep and everything. You like, okay, okay, man, that pain finally gone and everything, man.
I don't know, man. I still think that's gonna be an issue.
Hey man,
especially when it gets cold.
Hey y'all, let me add something real quick. I was checking these quarterbacks out from Cleveland. It's gonna mess y'all up, man. So from from 2000, man, to right now, it's been damn near 20-something starting quarterbacks. So if you go to 2000,
wow. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
2 years.
So check this out. The first one in year 2000, Doug, the coach from the former coach from the Eagles, okay?
Peterson. That's why I said Peterson was the coach, was the quarterback.
They had Tim Couch, some dude named Wynn, Kelly Holmgren, Luke McCown, Trent Dilfer, Charlie Fry, Derek Anderson, Brady Quinn, Ken Dorsey, Bruce Gradkowski, okay, Colt McCoy, Jake Delhomme, Seneca Wallace, Brandon Whedon, Thad Lewis, Jason Campbell, okay, Connor Shaw, Johnny Manziel, Brian Hoyer, Cody Kessler, Robert Griffin III, Kevin Hogan, Deshaun Kaiser. I'm tired, man. Tyrod Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Case
when was RG3 there?
RG3 was there back in 2016.
I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got in a few games too. You know,
right after he left Washington.
That was when Hugh was there. Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks, man. A lot of turnover, man.
Go through quarterbacks like tissue.
Yes.
Shit. No pun.
Hey, quick question. Look this up through Philly. And that Baker Mayfield quarterback draft, who was all the quarterbacks they had to choose from?
See this.
Who went before Baker?
Now Baker was number 1 overall.
Lamar Jackson was in, ain't he?
Baker was number 1 overall.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I know Lamar Jackson was in that draft.
Let's see.
Lamar couldn't have been because
he was. Yes,
he came the year after. I thought it was the year after.
Yes, he was, and it looks like the only one that was worth the shit that was drafted before him was Josh Allen.
Ooh.
Right.
Yep, Josh Rosen, he was in that draft too. We already know about him. He ain't doing nothing. Baker Mayfield went number 1. Sam Darnold, we know about him. Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, and Lamar Jackson. Those are all selected in the first round.
Josh Rosen started 1 year in Arizona and then became an emergency practice squad quarterback.
And he didn't even dress out.
Wow.
He was in the press box.
Yep.
Making free money was a man.
Sit next to us.
Hey man,
with
could you
$10
just
bill.
imagine if Cleveland would have said, hey, we finna go with the gunslinger out of North Dakota. We would have gone with Josh Allen. they would be in first of all, Odell will still be in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He'll still be in Cleveland. They'll be putting up crazy points.
With that defense?
With their defense, they would probably be the team to beat in the AFC, man, if Josh Allen was there. With their defense, coupled with their defense, man,
Mm-hmm.
that would be tough, man.
But the Bengals are the problem now. The Bengals are going to be a problem for years to come.
But like Coach Corey said, man, once the Bengals really learn how to win on a consistent basis, then I would consider them a problem. Now, the Bengals had a great game. This is the second week in a row they beat. This is the second time they beat Baltimore, and now that Kansas City game is a trap game. That they should be still up on cloud 9 playing them, but some way, shape, or form, Kelsey's gonna be back. Tyreek is gonna get way more touches, man. No need to put Tyreek out there when we blowing them out. No need to do that.
But here's the thing. That number 1 seed ain't locked up, so Kansas City actually needs to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, it's just, mop-up game. They're going to be out there playing.
Oh, both teams are going to be out there giving it 110%.
Mm-hmm. So the Bengals and the Chargers are like identical to me.
Right.
If they ever can put it together, that's why I said I think the Chargers coach should be on the hot seat, because you've got talent. But somehow, some way through the game, either poor play calling, something, I've seen them throw away like 5 games.
Oh, yeah.
And then just this weekend, you lose to the Texans with everything on the line. You lose to the freaking Texans, man.
Right.
Should have bought their steak dinner.
And then you know what the crazy thing about Baker too, man? When Baker feels threatened and everything, you got to worry about when his wife come to the media and everything, because she is the first one. Kelly Mayfield, is that her name? Kelly. She's the first one to his defense, man. But I digress.
She should be. That's his damn wife.
I mean, but still, man, this is that comes with the territory, D. The scrutiny from the media and everything comes with it and everything. But when anytime she picks one-on-one fights with people, man. I mean, her and Booger McFarlane. I mean, her and what's my man name? What's my man name? Bart what's my man? Bart Scott. Her and Bart Scott. Yeah. She go, hey, one thing about the little lady, man, she ain't backing down, man.
I get that, but Baker, man, you gotta check your woman, man. Like, y'all need a pregame before y'all leave the house or something.
Hey, Dino, we need to send Baker a clip of Tyreek, man. Send him a clip of Tyreek, man. Tyreek Nasheed, man. So Baker can get the pimp cry. Hey, so he
needs something, because like your woman's out of pocket, man.
Hey, man, way out of pocket, man. Colts and Cardinals, man. Colts 22, Cardinals 16.
Cardinals are a sinking ship, man. It's like the Hindenburg.
They done, and they got to go into Dallas, man.
What? Dallas ain't got nothing to play for.
They got to go into Dallas, man.
They got their division.
They still playing for that number 1 seed.
They're not gonna get it.
What's the problem with the Cardinals?
Have you not seen the Cardinals lately?
Oh yeah, I seen them. I'm just seeing if y'all have seen them. What's the problem with them? Y'all
everything.
Wide receiver play, man.
You lost D Hop 1. Then you lost Connor 2. Your defense is getting exposed because they really don't have a pass rush. 3. It's easy to get sacks when you scoring 40 points a game. You just pin your ears back and rush. Now they're not putting up points. Kyler Murray is regressed. He looks lost.
Man.
He doesn't have the arm strength to do what he wants to do. He's
Kyler
elusive and he fades in the pocket.
Is he
but
too
then
little?
when it's time to throw it, he don't get it there.
Is he too little? That's the $1 million question. Is Kyler Murray too little?
He's not too little. He just doesn't have the arm strength needed to play the type of game he wants to play.
That means he is too little. Because that play,
if he scrambles, who catches him when he scrambles and gets out? Who's catching him?
Oh, he's elusive. No doubt about it. He's elusive. But when AJ Green was running across the middle, and the blitz came, and he bounced the ball like a couple yards in front of him and stuff, and AJ was wide open. You can't tell me, hey, Josh Allen makes that throw. Rodgers makes that throw.
But that's not because he's too small.
Brady
That's arm strength. He don't have a strong enough arm.
What you think?
See, and what you do in that situation is you build an offense that caters to his skill set.
His offensive line is not very good, and he's been running for his life. He's been running for his life since the first snap of the season. So, you could run and make plays, and people were getting open. Now he's getting less and less time, and you don't have D-Hop, and guys aren't getting open. Running game has gotten dinged up, so your options aren't there anymore. So now they're being exposed. You running around with your neck cut off with no running game, and guys can't get open. So now you can't. In the beginning, you had a running game and you could be productive. You can't now because you don't have anything.
So do you want? Hey, if I'm a team in the AFC and I see I got to play against the Colts in the playoff game, am I nervous? Does the coach make you nervous?
Does the coach make you nervous? No. A player might, but not a coach.
I said the coach, the Indianapolis coach. Does the coach?
Oh, the coach.
The coach. Does the Indianapolis coach make you nervous by looking at them and what they bring to the table?
Nah, they got Carson Wentz. He'll throw the game away. So nah.
God, dog.
Yes, he will.
But even with that being said, though, they had the ability to shorten the game with the running game. If they can just churn out yards running and just eat up the clock and take the game out of his hand where he don't have to force the ball down the field, if they get up by a couple touchdowns, they can shorten the game. They can turn the game into a real fast game and limit your amount of possession.
I agree with that too.
What you're saying.
And that's coaching.
That's coaching, man. Hey, the Falcons and the Lions, man. 20-16, man. Jamal led them 19 for 77. Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan, 18 for 24, 215 and a touchdown, man. Do you look for Matt Ryan's replacement in this year's NFL draft?
I think you have to draft his heir apparent. He probably only have another year or two left. You must draft somebody to replace Matt Ryan, and actually, make it a bit of a competition in training camp. But
should you get a receiver too as well, because you don't know the status of Calvin Ridley?
Yeah, that's a must.
No, they need a running back.
So that's their top. So if you have to prioritize running back, wide receiver, and quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, how would the three rank? How would you rank the three?
Quarterback and wide receiver. I think wide receiver would be third.
And who would be first?
Their running game was horrendous.
I think it's got to be running back, quarterback, wide receiver.
That order.
In that order?
Yeah, that's what I see too.
Because I think they can dilly around and get a free agent quarterback.
Mike Davis, good
God,
man.
They can dilly around and get a free agent quarterback. And if they have a bad season next year, Bryce Young will be eligible because Bryce Young coming out next year.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're going to do that, then you might as well just roll with Matty Ice for another.
That's what I'm saying. You roll with Matt Ryan for next season, and you get your solid backup quarterback. You get you a solid person. And then after that, you turn around and 2 years from now, when that draft class come out, you'll be able to get you some quarterbacks then.
Is the running back from Michigan State, is he coming out? Is he a senior?
The one from Michigan? Yeah, he coming out.
Michigan State.
Oh, you talking about Michigan State? Both of them coming out. The one from Michigan State and the one from Michigan, both are coming out this year.
Yeah, they need to snatch him.
Yeah. Hey, the running back from Michigan ain't that bad too. It's St. Louis kid, ain't he? As the run, am I right?
Corum?
Hey, Coach Corey, am I right? The Michigan running back, is he a St. Louis kid?
I believe so.
I think he went out to John Burrow, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Another JB running back in the league, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what?
What?
I think Kyron Williams is not going back to Notre Dame. I think he coming out.
I think he may come out too.
So, I mean, the little guy can run the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, the little kid is tough. He reminds me a lot of
Like a Darren Sproles.
yeah, but
Eckler. He might be more like a little Eckler, man.
but he does have a lot of the skills that Zeke had.
He do.
You know, so I mean, I'm not saying he's Zeke, but I think they could get a lot of a mileage out of a guy like Kyron Williams, because
Yes.
I mean, he don't really get hurt. He delivers the blow. He don't take a lot of blows. He's willing to run out of bounds when he don't have anything, and those are longevity type things.
And one thing,
So you
Philly just put in the stat. They got an extra second round pick for Julio this year in the trade. So Atlanta got an extra second round pick for Julio.
Yeah, that was a steal because Julio was a bust this year.
Oh, he stunk up the place, man. But speaking of that, man, they say that you guys mentioned wide receiver for the Falcons and running back and everything. They said that they one of their needs is a wide receiver. So, do the Falcons go out and get Jameson Williams, another Alabama wide receiver?
And they got to pick high enough to get him. I think they got too many wins.
Yeah,
He may end up in Detroit or
I think he'll end up
Jacksonville.
in Jacksonville. I think he'll end up in Jacksonville. That would be actually the perfect fit for him too, man. I think that'd be a very good fit for him down there, man.
They may have to trade for him. They said they got picks to trade. So
yeah, but like I think Cordero Patterson, he's not your every down back. He that slash type back, man. Back wide receiver, bubble screen,
returner, punt returner,
kick returner. So I think he's your all-purpose person, man. Ravens Bengals. Go ahead, Coach.
The Michigan running back is a St. Louis kid, but he's from Eureka High School.
Okay, he went to Eureka High School.
Yep, Hassan Haskins.
Yeah, and he a beast, man.
Ernest Blackwell.
Oh, former Eureka running back, Mizzou Tiger.
That dude.
Ernest Blackwell. Bengals and Ravens, man, 41-21, man. Hey, man, they threw that last touchdown. I think that was like a FU touchdown Cincinnati gave to John Harbaugh, man.
He was pissed about it, too.
Oh, he was hot, man.
Hotter than fish grease, boy.
Oh, man, he was 40 shades of piss, man.
Yeah, he didn't even shake the coach's hand. I think he said something to him, and he's like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you did it to us the last 3 seasons. You had it coming.
Hey, man. Dang. So that's
all right. It's going to come back.
Hey. What's that old dice saying when you're shooting dice? Same thing make you laugh. What it do to you?
Make you cry.
That's all I gotta say. Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
You think they meet in the playoffs?
It's a good possibility they can meet in the playoffs. If Baltimore lock up that 7th seed, but the way these damn Miami Dolphins is playing, man. Woo.
And they got that cream puff schedule.
Oh man, no, I think they do they finish off with Buffalo? Do they got Buffalo in one of these 2 games?
I think they done with Buffalo for the year.
Who do Miami finish off with, y'all? Just take a look at that real quick, man. So what about Baltimore? Lamar has to play this week, man. To salvage any type of playoff hope.
He should be. Well, it's an ankle, man. So
And
The
it's
way
a
he, the
high.
way he plays, that's not like, all right, just throw him out there. If he can't move and be mobile,
Did they say? And it's a high ankle, if I'm not mistaken. Am I
those
correct?
take longer. If it's in a high ankle, those take longer to heal from.
Oh man.
They finished with the Titans and the Dolphins and the Patriots, I believe.
So Miami finished with the Titans and the Patriots, which
Yep.
is very both are winnable games. The way they're playing right now, where they play them at though, that's the $1 million question.
They're at Tennessee at home against New England.
At Tennessee,
I
That's
don't know,
gonna be-
man. I don't know how the Titans. I couldn't tell you how they win in these games. Mike Vrabel is coaching his ass off.
Yep.
he is
Definitely.
definitely a candidate for Coach of the Year, man. I'll tell you that, man. He is putting together. He's making a mountain out of a molehill. I'll tell you that, man.
Man,
Stunk
that's
up.
another
They
place who will
still
need a
finding ways to
quarterback.
win these games.
Yeah, you right. Words. Hey, man. Rams and the Vikings, man. 30-23, man. Is the Rams go lock up that 2 seed, or the Cowboys go lock up that 2 seed? Didn't they play this year earlier?
Nope.
No, I don't think they played.
I thought they played. I thought the Rams and the Cowboys played this year, man.
Nope.
That could go.
Okay.
It could go either way. And like I said, I think the Cowboys. It's pending upon Zeke, man. If Zeke is healthy, and they got Tyron Smith, I go with Dallas. There's something about the Rams. It's just something about the Rams offense I don't trust. Stafford makes like Detroit decisions sometimes for no reason.
He does.
He just throws the ball up for grabs like he's back in Detroit.
I think
Doesn't
Sony
realize, no, you actually have a good team around you. You don't have to force it, and you got a good defense. So just protect the ball.
I think Sony locked up that running back position though, man.
No.
Henderson, you can stick a fork in. Hey, I don't say locked it up. I say put it like this. When Cam Akers come back, those are the two that's gonna rotate. Darrell Henderson will be expendable when Cam Akers come back fully.
But we don't know when that's gonna be.
Word has it that they're thinking about letting him suit up and get some reps in this weekend. They want him to get some reps in before the playoffs.
Yeah, they give him some little work to get him acclimated.
Yeah. Hey man, Bills and Patriots. Hey, Josh Allen came in there and said, "Hey, that was a fluke." Isaiah McKenzie, man, 11 for 125 and a touchdown. As soon as he did that Monday morning, his ass went on the COVID list.
He was out partying.
Soon as he did that, he went on the COVID list Monday morning, man.
Like, thanks, Emmanuel Sanders, because I picked him up thinking,
My man, hey, Dozier, my boy Dozier that dropped in the chat, man. Hey, Dozier say we got the same old Stafford. Hey, Dozier, you right, man. Same old Matt Stafford, man. Same results, man. When it come to crunch time, Stafford go end up jizzing on his hands, man.
What up, Dozier? What up, bro?
Hey man, I'm telling you, it's the coach, man. He done lost his mojo when it come to his creativity, man. He got the quarterback supposedly that he wanted. Yeah, but he's not being creative with him. He got the quarterback to drive the car, and he didn't just let him get in there and do whatever the hell he wants instead of telling him, "This is how we gonna get there. We gonna put all the bells and whistles on it, like we did with Numbnuts we had before. We had to ship him out of here."
What you call? Hold on, Coach Corey. What you call him?
Numbnuts.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, and
Can you tell our listeners who is Numbnuts, Coach Corey?
man, you know who Numbnuts was. They had to get him up out of there real quick
I did
because
see
he
that this
he
weekend
was
with the
killing
Rams.
the game.
They are actually 45-0 when leading at halftime under McVay.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Impressive.
I mean
That is very impressive, man.
they have the guy. Everybody was saying they finally got him. They finally got him. it's like you're not doing everything that made you what you wanted. I mean, just think about what they was doing before that when they had numbnuts running that.
No,
Hey man, you ain't lying, man.
I
You,
mean, they was like, man, he had all the bells and whistles and all that. They had all the play action, all the movement, all the motion, everything, all the shifts and all this. And then all of a sudden, you get Matthew Stafford, and where's all that stuff went?
because
Man.
they probably had to adjust the offense to Matt Stafford.
they had to adjust the offense, definitely to Matt Stafford. Hey,
Make Matt Stafford run that same offense you was giving Jared Goff, and you win the Super Bowl with it.
Probably can't do it.
hey, but you got hey,
I
look what
guarantee you. You know why?
Why?
Because Matt Stafford can hit wide open people.
He
If
can.
Jared Goff can hit wide open people, if Matt Stafford can hit wide open people, he need to be up out of there.
Hey
It
man.
ain't happening.
Hey man. Hey man.
Jared Goff
Hey.
had wide open people, and hell, you have wide open people when you got Cooper Kupp.
Absolutely.
I mean, just throw him the ball every three or four plays.
And that's it. Hey man, my man Doge just say Stafford shouldn't need that type of coaching at this point in his career, man. That's a fact, man.
He shouldn't, but the reality of it is these dudes need it. Because Matthew Stafford, your boy Dino's, Patrick Mahomes, these dudes cannot read defenses.
Wait,
They are struggling.
You have to address him by his proper name.
What?
Flatrick McGones.
Hey man, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what Dino say, man. Patrick Mahomes is still an elite quarterback.
They are
Dino can go to hell with that.
with reading defenses.
When he learned how to read defenses, then he becomes elite again.
He is elite, man. I don't give a damn
No,
what
because
you say,
now
man.
you can defend him. Before there was no defense for him. He could pretty much do what he wanted to do at will. Now there's a blueprint, there's a book out, there's a defense for him, and he hasn't adjusted to it. Yeah, he put up a couple of games against a bunch of bad defenses.
Hey,
Don't do that
Philly,
against a really good defense. He can't do it.
I want to Philly. Is Patrick Mahomes elite or not? Yes or no?
Patrick Mahomes, I'm not gonna put him with some of them other dudes that for sure can't read defenses. They own to they little bullshit though. You know what I mean? Up there in Kansas City, all that Tyreek Hill shit, they ain't having that no more. So
do you put him in the boat with Brady and Rodgers?
I'm gonna put him in that second tier.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna put him in that third tier though. He's second tier.
He's not. He's a very good quarterback. He's not elite because he can't.
Yeah, he ain't the top tier. He's in that second tier.
Hey, game related. Do you put Mahomes in the same tier as Rodgers and Brady?
Nah, he ain't got the longevity. He tier 2.
He tier 2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's really in today's game, other than Manning and other than Brady and Rodgers, pardon me, them the only tier 1 quarterbacks that's out there.
Yeah.
That's all I see. It's a bunch of them in tier 2, but ain't nobody kicked the door in and just took it over.
So who do you have in tier 2 with Mahomes?
You got Dak in tier 2. Definitely you got Dak.
What about Justin Herbert?
No, Justin Herbert is a tier 3.
Not there yet.
He go back and forth from 2 to 3. Herbert,
right.
It depends on the week.
I think you put Josh Allen in tier 2.
Do you put Lamar there?
Yeah.
You put Lamar in the tier 2.
So wait, you're gonna put Lamar in the tier 2, but you're putting who in the tier 3?
You put Joe Burrows in the tier 3.
Right.
Okay, I can agree with that one.
Joe Burrow is a tier 3. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is a tier 3.
3.
So what? Oh, this is my question. Where would you put Derek Carr? Would he be a tier 3?
He'll be between. For me, I ain't never seen him with no weapons.
Hey man, till Patrick Mahomes understand this shit behind me, he gonna be tier 2.
I thought that was Tecmo Bowl for a second. I was like, my man.
That look like the Tecmo Bowl field, man.
I thought that was
like,
Tecmo Bowl. I was like, give me
man.
Detroit, and I'm kicking ass. I'm running Barry Sanders top of the screen. You can't stop it.
You know what that is? That's cover 2 zone principles. That's the weaknesses and the strengths. Till he understand this here, he gonna be tier 2.
Oh my
Him
God,
and Matthew
man.
Stafford.
Hey man, speaking of,
Let me move so everybody can get a good look at it.
There it is.
Hey man, that is too funny, man.
Cover 2.
Hey, Buccaneers and Panthers, man. No, we got Giants and Eagles, man. Giants 34, Eagles 10, Buccaneers 32, Panthers 6, Chargers, Texans 41, Chargers 29.
Real quick.
I pretty much knew that Buccaneers game was gonna go the way it go. The Eagles defense, holy shit, man. The Eagles defense has really, really stepped up. They
played the Giants, BP. They played the Giants.
Yeah.
Hey,
they don't count. And why the hell is Saquon still playing?
Saquon should not even be. Hey,
He should not be on the field.
You shut the quarterback down. Saquon needs to be shut down too.
Right.
Coming off of ACL too. Like, come on now.
Because there's your franchise there. It's not Daniel.
Don't put him up there, man.
Saquon.
You don't. Hey, Saquon should be shut down like Daniel. Hey, I'll run Booker the rest of this year. They'll be done with it. No need to run Saquon.
Hold on. Dozier made a comment. His comment is, so did this year make Mahomes make, wait, let me read that again. So this year made Mahomes fall to tier 2 and he was considered tier 1 just last year.
That was true. Dozier make a point.
But to our point
the last couple seasons, man.
Obviously,
Mahomes been
there was no
2-1.
defense for him. Now there is. So yeah, and he hasn't adjusted.
He struggled a little bit. We moving to tier 2, but he's been tier 1 the last couple seasons. #1 fantasy pick. So just because he struggled some this season, we move him back to tier 2.
That's how that works.
It's always what have you done for me like.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man.
Yo, Brady, when you say tier 1 and you talk about Brady and Rodgers, they've been doing it year after year.
Yeah.
Every year.
The book out on them, but they still beat the book.
Hey, man, Eagles got a chance of making the playoffs, man.
Yeah, because they're in the NFC East.
And they feel losing with 17 state game.
Hey, man, they got a chance, man. They got to fight. Hey, I know they played Dallas week 17, but they got to play Dallas. They play Dallas at home. And Dallas, if you notice, over the past few years, Dallas does not play good in Philadelphia. That's a fact. The Cowboys don't play that good in Philadelphia, game related.
But what don't help the Eagles is they lost a running back. They lost Miles Sanders to a broken hand.
And Micah gonna want to holler at Jalen Hurts. You got to talk to him. So hey, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be interesting.
He coming to talk to what's his name, Sunday Calhoun.
Oh man,
I was talking to BP earlier about Penn State running backs and how they built like paper.
Oh man, he went back to Kajana Carter, man.
Kajana Carter.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, he went back to the
Definitely. Give us the Penn State running backs in the NFL. It's got to be at least and they stayed hurt.
Give us a list of those Penn State running backs from like around 2002 or something, man.
Let's go back to 2000. Well, no, you probably go a little further back. Kajana Carter was like mid-90s.
Kerry Collins, Kajana Carter. That's what they had. LeVar Arrington as their middle linebacker.
We just talking about running backs.
Yes.
Oh,
David Riddle.
God.
All right, let's see what we got.
Kajana.
Hey, those put another comment in there, Dino.
What's that?
Those put another comment out there, man.
What we got?
We appreciate this energy, Brady, man. We appreciate you, brother. He said you can't say it's longevity. He been kicked out for a down season for him, which is still way above most. That's a fact, man. Mahomes' down season is better than a lot of people's good season.
That's why he's in tier 2. He didn't drop to
Right.
tier 3. Here's a question we didn't answer. Say Deshaun Watson plays, where do you put him?
Tier 2. Tier 2.
That's
Easy.
fast.
Easy. Tier 2, man. Because you got to look at some of the stuff Deshaun did when he was on the field, man. Tier 2 easy, man. Deshaun, tier 2. Who them Penn State running backs, Philly?
Yes. We're gonna start off with Dino's boy, John Carter, 95, and then we're gonna go to 96. We got Mike Archie.
Mike Archie.
We got Curtis Enos back in 98
Curtis
with the Bears.
Enos with the Bears. Curtis Enos. Yes.
Y'all remember him? Big Larry Johnson.
Big Larry.
2003.
We forgot about Grandmama, Larry Johnson.
He got busy for a little bit. He got busy before he tailed off. Let's see who else. We got Tony Hunt in 07 for the Eagles. Who else we got? We got Evan Royster for the Redskins in 2011.
I remember him.
And let's see who else. And then Saquon. So not many. Not many.
They all was hurt all the time.
Yeah,
Man.
Saquon and Miles. That's it.
I remember Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders. I remember Larry Johnson though, man.
Miles Sanders stay hurt.
Hey, man. Hey, the Bears and the Seahawks. Bears 25-24. That still ain't enough to keep Nagy his job. He out of there at the end of this year.
No, but you gotta see that catch at the end of the game.
That was amazing catch, man.
And it wasn't even a touchdown. It was a 2-point conversion in the snow.
And then they tried to, like we used to play Killer Man in the Hood. They tried to take you out and pick you up. He just kept them feet in bounds, had the ball in the hand.
In one hand. While in the air, getting pushed out and still got both feet in.
Yes. That's tough, man. Catch of the year. 36-10 Steelers, Chiefs over the Steelers. We know this is it for Ben. You can stick a fork, pull. Hey, what we got? We got to pull Ben out the oven.
Absolutely.
We pull Ben out the oven because he's done. Raiders 17, Giants 13. Fangio is getting ready to be out as the Broncos head coach. Raiders just pull out a way to win, man. And last but not least, well, before we get to our Monday night, Cowboys in Washington, man, 56-14. Complete dominance by the Cowboys. Amari's starting to wake up. Dak, 4 touchdowns, man, 330 yards. He hit everybody. He had nine different receivers in this game, man. 9 different receivers, just spot on, accurate that whole night, man.
He was hot.
Yeah, he was smoking, man, like Joe Frazier, baby. And the Dolphins and Saints, 20-3, man. That Dolphins defense, man. I don't care what nobody say. They are serious, man.
That was ugly last night, man. That was ugly.
Hey, man, and speaking of ugly, man, we're going to talk about this in our What the Hell, man, because my What the Hell is from that game last night, man. Oh, my God, man. That What the Hell was just downright bananas, man. Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to our real quick NBA. And Philly did this shit on purpose, man, when he did the run sheet, man. He just did that just to pick at me, man. The Lakers catch an L on Christmas Day from the Nets.
Of course they did.
Without Kyrie and KD. Is there any hope for this team to make the playoffs and compete? Absolutely. We're going to make the playoffs and we're going to compete, man. Everybody that's against the Lakers, man, hey, like I said earlier, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. That's it.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's my subject in my What the Hell.
Hey, man, I can't wait. I want you to hold on on it.
Yeah,
because I know you come for me tonight.
I'm coming for you.
I know you is, man. When don't you come for me?
Yeah, remember what you said? West End got up. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
We're gonna be with the lost scandalous fakers.
Yeah,
oh right, man.
Right back at you. Right back at you,
I
brother.
know it's coming, man. I know. Hey,
Yes, sir.
hey,
it is.
like the old people say, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm finna take it tonight.
Hey, boy, if this was a train, you would hear these horns coming, boy.
Hey, Doja, stay on. I know you a Laker fan too.
Hey, Dozer, hey, Dozer, I'm telling you, man, they think we bad right now, man. But hey, it's coming, man. Hey, we'll be there in the end, man. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Dino, what's your favorite saying you always tell us, man, in fantasy football? It's not a what? It's a what?
It is a marathon.
It's
not
a sprint.
So
Exactly.
I got a question for you, People's Champ. Since it's
What's up?
Since it's a marathon, not a sprint. Do you think the Lakers would be better off? Rumor has it with John Wall instead of Russell Westbrook.
Absolutely, book it.
Yeah,
I believe so too. I
think we would be better with Wall, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah,
hey, Stat Philly,
all you Westbrook lovers, where y'all at?
Stat Philly, don't give him no info because I'm finna drop him on his head like Undertaker, boy.
He finna come straight for the DDT, baby.
I'm finna drop him on his.
Hey man,
I'm finna drop him on his head like the Undertaker, boy.
Hey man, NBA isolation periods for players who test positive may be significantly shortened to 6 days from 10 days, and also reducing COVID-19 quarantine time from 10 days to 5 days, including unvaccinated players. Man, that's something deep, man. Hey, right on those. You got, they know, man, that we coming, man. we coming, man. They can go to hell, those.
Yeah,
We coming for them, man. Hey, they can laugh right now at us. And like they say, same thing, make them laugh, make them cry, man.
Yeah, we can go to hell in pork chop draws tonight, but we going.
Hey man, this dude, man, crazy, man.
We going tonight, brother. We going.
Draws, huh?
Yeah, we going.
This dude, man, crazy, man. Hey man, we're gonna jump off into our next segment, our next topic, man. Hey, name your 4 best teams right now. The 4 best teams in the NBA and the 4 best teams in the NFL right now. 4 best teams. We can start off with the NFL. Your top 4 teams in the NFL right now. Who is it? Damn. We'll start with you, Coach Corey. Your top 4 teams in the NFL.
My top 4 in the NFL, I would have to say, would be Tampa Bay. Green Bay. I would probably throw Indy in there. And then my 4th one would be a tough one. I would probably have to say the Cowboys, the way they playing right now.
Cowboys. Okay. What about you, Philly? Your top 4 teams, man. Okay. Top 4 teams in the NFL.
Top 4 teams. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. Green Bay. Who else?
Okay.
I would say Kansas City, because I want to say the Cardinals, but nah, man, they pretend. I can't say them, man. So I'm gonna go with Kansas City because they done been there, done that before. And the number 1 team right now, because of the balance on both sides of the ball and the health of the team, got to say the Cowboys.
Yep. What about you, Dino's top 4 NFL teams right now at this moment?
Right now.
I
don't have a particular order. I'll just throw out 4. Got to go with Green Bay. Got to go with KC. Got to go with Dallas. That's that last one.
That last one, that's stuck.
The last one's tough, man. I just don't trust Buffalo. I want to say Buffalo. I don't trust them. And then, like Stat Philly said, health is an issue. Brady's lost some bullets in that gun down there. I go with Buffalo, but I'm on the fence with them.
Okay.
So KC, Green Bay, Dallas, Buffalo.
KC, Green Bay, Dallas, Buffalo. Right now, my top 4 teams from a smoking gun standpoint, the Green Bay Packers. Then I got the Kansas City Chiefs. Then I got the Indianapolis Colts. And my fourth team. No. KC, Green Bay, the Cowboys. Right now at this moment, the Cowboys. And that fourth team, I don't know how these dudes doing it, but Sir Henry will be back. I say the Tennessee Titans, man.
I can't do it.
I say
have
the
no idea how they win it.
They defense is not a bad defense, man. I got to give it to Tennessee, man. It was a tough one between Tennessee, Buffalo, and Indy, man. But Tennessee showed me some when they came back from that 17. They was down 17-0 to San Francisco on Monday night. Was it Sunday night? When was it? Sunday? No, it was on what was it? Christmas Day game? Thursday or Christmas, one of the two. They came back and they showed me a whole lot of fight, man. And this is without Henry. And Henry will be back in the next 2 weeks. And just imagine tackling this dude when it is 30 degrees or 20 degrees outside, and you trying to grab him with them hands and them fingers numb and stuff, and they try to jam up when you trying to grab him and stuff, man. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening, man. They defense plays well enough they play great in good situations, man. They'll step up and get some stops and create some turnovers, man. That's not a slouchy defense, man.
Here, I'll tell you why.
Those are put out there. Green Bay, the Rams, KC, and Dallas. Those are his top. Of course,
he put the Rams out there.
Oh yeah, those will go ride with the Rams, baby.
To the grave. I get it. But I'll tell you why I didn't say the Colts. The reason I didn't say the Colts is I don't trust Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
I don't trust him. With rubber meet the road, man, that dude, he's gonna make a mistake.
That's why I don't trust him neither, man. That's why I wouldn't say Carson Wentz, man. Because there's something about Carson Wentz that I don't trust. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell, man. Top 4 NBA team. What'd you say?
But you trust the Lakers, huh?
Hey man, and that's a great segue into the top 4 NBA teams right now. Right now, who are your top 4 NBA teams right now?
I got the Brooklyn Nets. The Golden State Warriors. The Utah Jazz. And the Miami Heat.
Okay.
Don't sleep on the Heat. They are balling.
Who you got, Dinos? Who your top 4 right now?
Hopefully I won't be judged by this list. I haven't watched much basketball this year, so I'm gonna just take a good stab at it. I got the Nets. I got Golden State. I got the Bulls, and I got the Nuggets.
The Nuggets. Oh wow. Okay.
The rich and creamy Nuggets.
There you go. Philly, who your top 4? Now I know Philly keep up with the NBA like the back of his hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to give a shout out to the Bulls, man. This offseason, I thought they were on BS, man, because they were signing like 2 guards every day. And then I thought about Phoenix, what they were running back in the late 90s when Jason Kidd got there. They had Jason Kidd, Kevin Johnson, and Rex Chapman, for those y'all that remember. And they were running 3 guards, and, they were getting it in. Danny Ainge was the coach. So, to me, the Bulls, got Zach LaVine and Rosen and Alonzo and whatnot. So to me, it's the same thing, and it's working. So shout out to the Bulls. Brooklyn, of course, with Kyrie coming back part-time, it's gonna help him even more. Golden State Warriors, And then my last team, you know, I'm going to say, to me, you can go either Phoenix or the Jazz, but both of them are fool's gold to me, man. When they go up against a good team in the playoffs, they're going to get up out of there. So, yeah, but I mean, they're playing the best ball as of right now. We'll put Milwaukee up there, but Phoenix and Utah are playing a little bit better than them right now. But like I said, when it gets to that playoffs, they'll be out of there sooner than later, I believe.
Oh man, that's it, man. My top 4: Golden State Warriors, man. Brooklyn Nets, man. Phoenix Suns, and
Come on.
Go say the Lakers.
It's right there.
Hey, it's somebody Jokic. No, I ain't gonna put the Lakers right now. They not top 4 right now.
That's about the honest thing you just said on this show.
Hey man, we can go to hell, man. Hey man, if I had to put that 4 team in there, man, as much as I want to say the Bulls, man, because they on fire right now, man, I got to go with the defending champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. They will figure out a way to get back, man. Giannis, Singleton, man. Chris Middleton, not Singleton, but Chris Middleton.
They lost some pieces, man.
Hey, man.
That's why I didn't pick them. They lost some pieces in the offseason. Those intangible pieces.
They started off slow, man, but they putting it together. They won 4 in a row, man. I will never look past the Bucks, man. So that's my top 4: Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Golden State, and Phoenix. Right at this moment, right now, at this current.
Doja's 4 here in the chat.
Who you got, Doge?
Suns, Nets, and Jazz.
That's a good 4, Chris. That's a good 4, man. Hey, man, we're gonna swing on over to the funny segment of our show, man. Our what the hell moment, man. Oh my God. Hey, I might as well just get this over with now. Coach Corey, what's your what the hell moment, man? Go on, give it to me, man. Hey.
First of all, hey, that's part of it right there. LeBron getting his neck snapped on Christmas Day.
I knew you was gonna mention that dunk on Christmas. I knew it.
Oh, no doubt. But my real what the hell is the Lakers signing Michael Blackston to a 10-day contract, bringing him out of retirement. I mean, Darren Collison, aka Michael Blackston, they brought out of retirement after sitting out. They gave him a 10-day contract. Oh, that man ain't played ball since he left Indiana, so obviously it did not work on Christmas Day. But what has worked for the Lakers since LeBron has put this team together? So I'm looking at LeBron and the rest of his management team and Paul or John Paul or Sean Paul or whoever they got putting this team together. Y'all in trouble, brother.
Y'all fading like LeBron's hairline.
Hey, you Lakers fans don't want to admit it, but hey, brother, y'all about 2 weeks from being on the Never Never Land with them monkeys Michael Jackson had on the ranch.
Oh my God!
Y'all about to be through. Y'all about to be the next monkeys people finna come by and watch.
It's still the Lake Show.
My God.
It's still the Lake Show.
Yeah,
my God.
When they signed Michael Blackston to a 10-day contract, I was like, yeah, still desperate now. They done went to wilding out to look for players.
So what you gotta tell the Lakers front office, Coach Corey?
Hey, if y'all gonna go out and get some players, stay away from the comedians, or at least get people that are relevant, because Darren Collison is not relevant. GD Bus, what the hell?
Oh man.
Hey Philly D. Hey Steph Philly. Hey man, what's your what the hell moment, Steph Philly?
Man, my what the hell moment, man. So in the midst of the blowout, you know, in the midst of the chaos, the carnage, you know what I mean?
Talk about it.
We look to the sidelines, you know, and we see teammates fighting on the Washington football team sideline. When are they gonna get a real name by that way too? That's another subject. But Mr. Darren Payne and Jonathan Allen, what the hell are y'all thinking, man? Y'all already getting blown out, man. Cowboys are on the other sideline just laughing at y'all. We done made y'all implode. What the hell, man?
Hey, he was big mad too. He had to come out the game. He was still mad. The other dude was back in the game playing. He was on the bench pouting, trying to look like he needs some Ritalin or something, man.
Oh my God.
Like, what's going on here, man? Coach need to go. They should have just made him go inside. When you that mad and you acting like that, like they do with the kids on the playground, they take your privileges away. They should just say, go on inside, take your clothes off, go home. Cause you
Get the showers, buddy.
You don't know how to play with the other kids.
Take his ball and go home.
Yeah, go home.
So Philly told him what the hell. Hey, Dino, what's your what the hell moment, man?
Oh man, that Philly took some of my thunder because my what the hell's from that exact same damn game. So, Mike McCarthy, you are losing it. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh my God.
Your team is up by not one score, not two scores, not three scores, not four, 5 scores. You have 35 points at halftime.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
fourth quarter. I turned the game on. Why in the hell is CD Lamb still running routes? Has the meat and the cheese fell off your cracker?
Yes.
Oh my God.
What happens if he twists an ankle? Somebody steps on him. He gets a concussion. He pulls a hammy. Anything can happen in a game that
tackle him low like they did.
The game was over at halftime. There is no reason to have any starters in that game. Guess what, boys? You bought yourself a second half off. Enjoy the view from the damn sideline. And the thing is, I'm not trying to wish ill will on anybody, but I kind of wanted him to get hurt just so I could see McCarthy squirm and have to answer in the damn post game. Why in the hell you left your starter in the game in a fucking blowout?
So what you got to say of Mike McCarthy, Dino?
Man, what the hell, dude? You almost cost me a fantasy win.
Oh my God. Hey man, my what the hell moment came last night in the Saints and the Dolphins game, man. First play of the game, the Dolphins, when the Saints got the ball, they came out. Ian Book got sacked. He went back to the huddle. Pastor came out the huddle. He called him to play in the huddle. He came out the huddle. He put his mouthpiece in upside down. Then he put it in backwards. Then he was just fumbling with his mouthpiece like. And then eventually he just stuck it up on his helmet and called the play and got sacked again. Ian Book was like a deer in headlights last night. Man, that dude, man, he tried to put that mouthpiece in upside down, put it in backwards. Man, they brought so much heat on his ass last night. Man, that dude, like, man, I didn't see none of this at Notre Dame, man. I'm sorry. This game is not, I didn't know this game was that fast, man. And you saw him on the sideline. He was just looking like, hey, the funniest thing, I don't know if they got it out there, but he gave you that look on the sideline like Adam Gase gave a couple years ago.
Mr. Book got his pages turned, huh?
Hey, man, they wrote all on the pages of that book, man. So, to Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis, and the whole entire New Orleans Saints organization, what in the hell was y'all thinking about bringing Ian Book in? I would have started Blake Bortles. Hey, at least I know Bortles got some NFL experience. I know he started for years in the league. I would have started Blake Bortles, man. So
that dude to the Wolves, man.
Man, they just set that kid up for failure, man. Now, after that one game, he is going to be labeled a career backup, if not that. He will not. Hey, he is so shook now. I don't even think he even showed up for film study today, man. They told him he could just stay at home and stuff, man.
Just leave your
Because
playbook.
hey, because he got to drive past a street called Miami down in New Orleans, man. He probably got nervous and stuff, man. hey, man, Ian Book, man. Go back, man. Just sit back and think, man. You may want to go back and get your MBA, man. You may want to go back and get your masters and everything, man. And just see what the family business holds, man. Because after last night, Ian Book, what the hell was you doing, brother? Don't you ever try. We gotta get you we gotta get Ian Book one of the mouthpieces that they had in JFL, man. The one you attached to your helmet and stuff.
Open your whole mouth up.
You get him one of them JFL face and the mouthpieces, man. That you can just flop out your mouth. You just stick it back in and stuff. Ian Book, what the hell, man?
That's called a pacifier.
Oh, like what DK got?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, he needs that, man. Because after last night, man, this kid is just, the kid gave you the Adam Gase look, man.
The Gase. The Gase gaze.
The Gase gaze. Hey, he just looking like what? He was so, man, my heart went out to him. He had his mom and dad there. You should have saw the look on their face. Look on his mom and daddy face. They like, they probably stayed at the concession stand second half. Like, man, I ain't going back in there, man.
Make sure you got your game check on Monday.
That's it, man. That's it. You done earn your little money and stuff, man. Put it in that Roth IRA for us. Cause when he threw the pick six, man, I was laughing. He threw the pick six. He walking off the field, and nobody went over. Nobody went over there. Hey, man,
to console him or nothing.
Nothing, man. This dude got sacked 9. He got sacked 9 times last night, man. Hey, man,
the book is out, huh?
Hey, man, his family planning on taking a vacation to down to Florida this year, man, at the end of the season. I don't think he even going on the family vacation, man. He don't want no parts of the state of Florida no more, man. Oh, man. Hey, man, that's it for us, man. Amazing show tonight, man. Amazing show. Great content. We had so much fun tonight, man. Hey, man. Oh, man. That's it for us, man. Fellas, do we come back and do it Thursday, or do we put a stamp on this puppy for the year and come back Tuesday, January the 4th? What do y'all say, man? We put a stamp on the puppy. Do we come back Thursday, or do we come back Tuesday? We can come back Tuesday. And
we finished strong, man. It's a good. We had good attendance in this show. I think we maxed out at about 13 viewers on the live stream. So
yes, we did.
Yeah, we finished strong. Keep spreading the word, people. Keep sharing,
liking, sharing, subscribing, man. Come see us again. We'll be back live. We're gonna be off this Thursday for the pre-New Year's Eve. Pre-New Year's Eve. Hey, man, we off on the 30th. We'll be back on Tuesday, a week from today. January 4th. New Year. We have Michael Blackson. We're gonna have our What the Hell segment, man. Bigger and better than ever. We got a lot of football bowl games coming up this Friday too, man. So we're gonna have a lot of football and all sports to talk about.
Shout out to the Houston Cougars as they beat Auburn 17-13. Because my boy's son, Art Green Jr., is a cornerback for Houston. Nice job, fellas. Way to get a bowl win.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. Hey, we gonna finish the show just like we started, man, with our man, the great John Madden, man. We're gonna finish it off with our boom, man. Hey, man, we say get out of here, man.
Check us out in 2022 as we
Happy
LA
New Year, people. Be safe. Be safe.
Man, be safe, man. Bring 2022 in properly. We just send it out with a bang, man. The boys, the crew from No Balls, No Glory. We out of here for 2021. Put a stamp on it. 2022, we coming, baby. We out of here. Peace.
Peace out.